morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Cleveland.
Good morning.
Mm.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving as the presiding judge on today. It's good to see each of you. We are getting ready to start our docket. I would like the attorneys to first start. Good morning to you, Ms. Wilson. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. I would like to start by having the attorneys place your appearance on the record. Good morning, Mr. Reed.
Good morning, Judge, and thank you. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court Defense Attorney, 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, and good morning again.
Good morning. All right, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P. 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Fikens, and I'm granting both of your motions. All right, Miss Cleveland.
Morning, Your Honor. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Happy Friday. Toshi
Yes.
Cleveland, case manager for specialty court this morning.
All right, good morning, Miss Cleveland. All right, and I did get your text message. For the attorneys, are there any preliminary matters for my consideration?
No, Judge, not at this time. Thank you.
All right, very good. Good morning, Miss Taylor. I was just about to send the cavalry out for you. She knows that her client is on. Tell her to let me know when she's ready. All right, I am going to start off this morning, Ms. Tellez. I know that you are at work, so I'm going to start with you on this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Ms. Holmes. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm great. Doing great. I got
doing
my
great?
license. Yep, I got my
I
license.
was gonna ask you what you doing behind the wheel of a car. It looks like you
I'm
that makes
licensed.
sense. You
I
have
am
your
licensed.
license.
Yes.
Look at you. Congratulations to you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Wonderful. It's all legal. And you have insurance and,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
registration
Yes,
and
ma'am.
all that good stuff, right?
Yes, I do. Everything. I won't drive until I got everything taken care of.
Thank you, Ms. Tellez. Oh, wonderful. How exciting. Let me place your case numbers on the record. U534-61319, U563-53620, U594-21421. State your full name for me, Ms. Tellez.
Crystal Marie Telez, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so how's the baby doing?
He's doing good. My sister's watching him while I work. I work Monday through Friday now, 7 to 3. So he's doing good. He's getting big. He's rolling around now. He's starting to crawl, so he's getting big.
Oh my goodness. All right, very good. Are you still enjoying being a mom?
I love being a mom. I don't think that'll ever go away.
Yes, very good, very good. Are you taking good care of yourself, Ms. Tellez?
Yes, ma'am. I'm taking very good
Tell
care.
me, what are you doing?
I'm up to date on all my appointments. I have a dentist appointment scheduled. My teeth have been messing with me. Take care of them, but I'm working. I'm doing groups over the phone, NA groups. I've been keeping in touch with Miss Alice, but I started working, so I explained to her maybe I can meet up with her on the weekend, possibly, since I work the day that they do groups. So, and I also offered to help volunteer and with her closet she's got going on. So, but I'm just trying to take care of everything. I took care of my license, all my court. Oh, I got Dearborn paid off. Like all my warrants are basically taken care of. I believe they are. I think I have 2 driving tickets that have to be paid, but that's it.
Listen, follow up. You want to, when you're finished with us, you want to be finished with court, period, right?
Yep, I'm
Right.
taking care of it. Them are next. I've taken care of all the big things. I just have 2 minor
right.
tickets I gotta pay. I just paid $500 at Dearborn, and that case is done.
I love it. That is wonderful. Look at you. You are taking care of business, Ms. Tellez. I love it.
I'm trying to.
All right. How did you do with the holidays? We had several holidays in July. And in
Yeah.
June, how did you do?
I mean, I just stay at home with the baby when I'm not working. It's just me and him and
Okay.
my sister and my son, my other son, but that's about it. That's my circle. So,
That's your circle.
mhm,
All right, that's a good circle.
my
That's a
family.
good circle.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Are you having any difficulties, any issues or concerns that you need the court to assist you with?
No, I'm good.
No? All right,
No.
Miss Tellez, I'm so proud of you.
Thank
I
you. Your Honor.
am. You are doing very well,
Thank
very
you.
well. All right, let me hear from Miss Cleveland. Anything additional to report out as to Miss Tellez?
Not much, Your Honor. She is reporting herself accurately. And I just wanted to say that she is compliant with all your court's orders. She's good with her testing. She's good with all of her treatment. I'm receiving good progress notes for regarding her. She's updated me on all the things she's updated the court on. Your Honor, she's doing wonderful. I just asked her to stay the course. It's going to be a little bit longer for her in the program because of that time she was away. But she's willing to do what it takes to make sure she gets things done.
All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Ms. Tellez?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, good report. Congratulations on the driver's license. They're hard to get, but easy to lose. Remember that. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Keep up the good work, Ms. Taylor. Thank you, Ms. Taylor.
Thank you.
All right, if nothing else from any of our other team members, I am going to release Ms. Tellez. Let's get a return to court date.
Your Honor, she is in phase 2 and phase 2 of a 3-phase program. So her next court hearing would be a face-to-face on August 12th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Ms. Tellez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. Listen, I'm going to release you only because you've been with us with the program. And so I need everybody to know that the standard is that you're supposed to be here and you're supposed to be learning from your counterparts. Ms. Tellez has been with us for quite a while. And so that's the reason I am releasing her on this morning. So Ms.
Thank
Tellez, have a good day.
You
All right,
too,
we're
Your
here if
Honor.
you need us, okay?
All right. Thank you. Bye, you guys. Have a great
All right,
weekend.
bye-bye. All right, you do the same. All right, I see that the Wayne County Jail is on. Miss Taylor, I also saw that you were on. I don't see you now. There you are.
Yes, Judge.
Good morning, Miss Taylor.
Good
And
morning.
so if you could, if you all need to go in breakout rooms or whatever needs to take place, circle back and let me know. Okay, because we do have the jail on this morning.
Judge, actually, Sergeant Coho had an update regarding Mr. Maddox. We wanted to, if I can maybe have a sidebar with you, or would you like me to call you real quick to kind of tell you what's going on with him?
Yes, ma'am. Give me a call, 2280.
Okay.
All right, wonderful. Good morning, Sergeant Coho. Good morning, Mr. Maddox.
Good morning, Ms. Holmes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, very good. Give me a second. I'll get an update and I'll be ready for you all. I also see that Attorney Watt has dialed in. Good morning to you. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Great to see you as well.
Yes. What case are you here on this morning?
This is the case where I represent Frederick Adams over in the Third Circuit Court. And you did a bond modification yesterday and you wanted him logged on this morning. So I wanted to make sure he did that. He indicated he's speaking to Miss Taylor now. He has logged on.
All right, wonderful. Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor doing 100 things and I keep calling her name. Ask Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor.
Yes, Judge.
Are you doing some screening for Mr. Adams?
No, I was not
His
aware.
attorney said he was talking with you.
He
I
just
wasn't
sent
aware
me a-
that you were.
I'm sorry. He just sent
No,
me a
I
text.
Okay, I wasn't aware that he was being screened for anything But what I would like, Ms. Taylor has her hands full this morning. We've got a couple of her cases that we need to get squared away on today with the jail. But what I would like, if someone could call Mr. Morgan or someone from our other specialty court, I would like them to speak with Mr. Adams to see if there are some additional services that we can provide him here at 36th District Court. He's got a number of issues going on, as you know, counsel. And so
Yes.
he happens to, everybody's at work this morning. Everybody's chatting that they're at work. I'm at work too, y'all. So give me a second. And if we were in court, if we weren't in a pandemic, you all would all be sitting in the courtroom. You'd have to take off from work. So now y'all, you take 2 steps back because it's Friday and y'all pressing me. Everybody texting, sending a message in the chat, they at work. I'm at work too. All right, we cleared that up. All right, and so Ms. Attorney Watt, we have a lot of resources here, programming here at 36th District Court. And so I would love to see your client get the help that he may need. In order to determine that, we would need to look at whether or not he qualifies for services. And so I'd like someone to just do a soft assessment on him. If you reached out to Mr. Morgan, is he here?
I wanted to know what you want me to ask.
Yes, I just want him to do a preliminary assessment of Mr. Adams to see if there's anything that we can do to help him in one of our specialty courts.
Gotcha.
All right.
He's
so
the
counsel-
Samsung. He's Samsung SM-A516.
Yes, I just need him to turn back on his camera so we can rename him. If he could turn on his camera.
Okay.
Oh,
they got
somebody did. All right, very good. All right, wonderful. Thank you so much. And so counsel, you can either hang in there with us this morning, or you can call my clerk, leave your cell number, and we can
Okay.
call you when we're ready to go
Okay.
forward with his case.
Thank
And
you,
so
Your
my
Honor.
clerk, you have the number for my clerk?
No, Your Honor.
It is 965-2280.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll call her right now and
Thank
give her
you.
my number.
All right, very good. Thank you so much. All right. Miss Jasmine, did you call me?
Yeah, but Miss Mac
went to
hung up.
voicemail?
Do you want me to
Alright.
call your cell or do you want me to call the court phone?
You can call myself. Miss Mack has a couple of calls she needs to take.
Okay, I'm gonna call you right
All
now.
right. All right, give me 1 second, everybody. Officer, if you can mute me just very quickly.
Mr. Adams, can you please
Yeah.
stay muted, please? We need you to stay muted. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay. They can,
Hello? Hello?
Sir, please stay muted. We'll be with you shortly.
Thank you kindly.
All right, I am ready on the Wayne County Jail matter. I have for Anthony Maddox, case number U583-92120, U557-96020. Mr. Maddox, please state your full name for me.
Anthony Lamar Maddox.
All right, Mr. Maddox, how are you this morning?
I'm hanging in. I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to get out and go.
I understand you're ready to go, but you know you put yourself in this situation, so you gotta work with us.
Yes, ma'am.
So here's what's going on. Sergeant Coho has been working very hard to get things together for you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sergeant Coho. I appreciate you. And Miss Taylor, thank you. And so this is what's gonna happen, Mr. Maddox. You must get that Wayne County Jail tether.
Okay.
You cannot leave the facility without it.
Okay.
Because you put yourself in that situation.
Right.
So what I'm doing on today, I'm reducing your bond to a $500 personal bond.
Personal.
I am indicating that you must have the Wayne County tether.
Okay.
And that you are to be released to residential treatment only. And we'll get the name of that residential treatment and address, and we'll put it in the MIT, Sergeant Coho. And also that you are to be transported by the Wayne County Jail to residential. That is the order that I will send over.
Okay, thank you. So can I get
Sergeant Coho,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you need anything else from me?
No, ma'am. Just the mid.
All right.
Thank you.
We're gonna get that done. We'll get that to you. I cannot guarantee that you will get that tether today. Sergeant Coho is working very hard. Mr. Maddox, the reason you're there is because you walked away.
Yeah, I
and
walked
this is
away,
what
man.
happened.
I'm ready. I deserve another chance. I've been waiting. Everybody else been leaving but me. I don't know.
Yes.
Hold on. I'm waiting.
Yes, it's a case by case. Mr. Maddox, it's a case by case basis. And so I'm sorry, this is how it works. And so as soon as we can get it.
I know
Well,
that.
don't
Mr.
keep
Maddox.
interrupting, Mr. Maddox. Don't keep interrupting.
All right, we trying to help you today.
I know
We
it,
gonna do everything we can do to get you into residential, okay?
Yes.
I just can't I don't want to guarantee that it'll be today, because I don't want to disappoint you, okay? All right? All right. With that, Miss Taylor, I still need a return to court date for Mr. Maddox so that we make sure he doesn't fall through the cracks. What would
Yes,
be his
Judge.
next court date?
I would like to put him on the docket for August 3rd, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. That's just a docket date for us. Doesn't mean you're gonna be in jail until that time.
Yes,
It's
thank
just a docket date for us,
Thank you.
okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. If nothing else, thank you, Sergeant Coho. Thank you, Mr. Maddox.
If possible, can I get out today?
All right, come on.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Your
you,
Honor.
Miss Taylor.
Thank you.
All right. I see you, Mr. Richardson. He said, that sounds familiar. All right. All right, let's do it. I am ready now. I'm ready for phase 3. Thank you for your patience. If you are an attorney and you're checking in on a matter, please check in with my clerk at 965-2280 so that we can know who you're here for, so that I don't have you sitting around all morning. But I do need to get finished and get rolling with my specialty court docket. All right, Miss Cleveland. And the number is in the chat if you need it. Miss Cleveland, who do we have up next?
Your Honor, I have phase 3 participant, Alyssa Guinap.
All right, Miss Guinap, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
Robert Berg, I have a case.
How are you this morning? Please mute yourself. Oh my goodness.
I'm doing great.
Right. You doing great?
I'm doing great.
All right. You changed the color of your hair since the last time I've seen you.
I dyed it red again. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Does that represent something for you?
No, just picked
No.
the color.
Just changing it up? All right, I do that from time to time too, but mine is more trying to hide the gray. Just whatever color will take other than gray, that's the one I'm going with. Yes, ma'am, that is the one I'm going with. All right, Ms. Geetnap, let me place your case number on the record, 190-452-2401. State your full name for me, please.
Alyssa Geetnap.
All right, you're working hard, Ms. Geetnap.
I'm working hard.
You are. Tell me what you've been doing. It seems like I haven't seen you in a while. What have you been doing to work hard?
I'm going to group and individual with DRP over there with Matt. I still talk with Alice J once a week. I can't always do group because of work, but I do have a phone call and do a one-on-one with her every week.
All right, very good. How's work going?
Work's going great. I got
All
a
right,
raise.
are you still with the company? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said I got a raise, so.
Yay.
You got a raise. Look at you. I love it. All right, very good. Very good. Does that mean I get a raise since you got a raise? Y'all know y'all tell me about that money. I'm gonna ask about mine, right? All right. Listen, I'm excited for you. How did you do over the holiday?
I did great. It was fun. I just went on vacation with my dad for a few days, and that was amazing. So.
Wonderful. You and your dad are working things out?
Yep.
All right, good. What's been difficult for you? What's been any struggle for you?
Everything's going really well. I can't really complain about anything right now.
All right. And so what are some things that you have to be mindful of in order to keep on the track of things are going really well?
Just mindful of the old thinking habits that I used to fall into. I'm really working on the positive self-talk. And that's really made a big difference with me lately. So just trying to stay the course.
All right, very good. Positive self-talk. That's excellent. What do you say about yourself? Very good. Very good. All right. Do you have any questions, any concerns for the team this morning?
No.
None? All right, Miss Cleveland.
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Geetnap is doing fabulous, just like her hair.
Yes.
She is getting very good reports from her recovery coach over at DRP, Your Honor. She's completed all the aspects of our program, except she owes a little bit of money. And actually, she is on track to graduate. Her actual graduation date would have been July 31st if it weren't on the weekend, but I think we're traveling around that time. So I wanted to bring her in today just to let you know that she has a little bit more money to pay. If she can get that paid very soon, then we can pick a graduation date for her, because she has done everything, Your Honor, and she is really rocking and rolling this program. I'm so proud of her. She's come a long way, but she's been with us almost 2 years, and initially it was a 14-month contract, I believe, or a 15-month contract, but she's been 14, with us almost. Yes. Yep. And so I just want to say that I'm so pleased to look at her now and see how wonderful she's doing. She just makes me smile every time I talk to her.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, I know that we are back in the office on the 29th of July. Mm-hmm. I don't know how quickly Ms. Geetnap will be able to get her balance paid, especially since she got that raise. I don't think it can happen real quick. So I'm just saying. And so, yeah. And so let's talk about, let's schedule it for the 29th for right now. How does that sound, Ms. Geetnap?
That sounds great.
Sounds great?
Sounds
all
great.
Right. That sounds great to me too. You have worked very hard. You've worked very hard. All
Thank you.
right, let me hear from the other team members as to Ms. Guinan.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, good report. Congratulations on the raise. Drug court does not last forever. I've heard that you're close to graduation. Look forward to it. You deserve it. You worked hard. Keep up the work, good work, and you have such a short time left. We're proud of you, Ms. Znap. Thank you.
If I could add, Your
All
Honor.
right.
If I
Yes.
could add, I remember, Ms. Guinan, when you came to us, it was sort of like we were seeing a vision of you kind of in the shadows in the corner of the room and hidden away. And now you're out in front of the camera. Your face is brighter. It's just good to see you in this position, and good to see and good to hear of the good work you've made. So keep up the great work. I know you're going to probably be leaving us soon, but don't forget about us. We won't forget about you.
Thank you.
Absolutely not. All right.
Your Honor.
Very good. Yes.
And may I also, she's come through the program, and this would be her first incentive that I would like to recommend, Your Honor, for reduced testing to 1 time a week through the pendency of this program. That way she can see that we appreciate her dedication as well.
Absolutely. Any objection from any of the team members?
No objections, Judge.
All right, then I'm going to reduce your testing to 1 time per week as an incentive, ma'am. You're going to have to do this on your own in a couple of weeks, right?
Right.
All right, very good. And so still call every day, but I'm reducing it to 1 time per week, okay?
Thank you.
All right, very good. You have any questions for us today, Ms. Guinan?
Nope.
All right, then your return to court date is going to be July 31st. No, not 31st, 29th. July 29th, 2022, and that will be at 8:30 a.m.
Got it.
Okay? All right, wonderful, wonderful. Ms. Cleveland, do you have some more phase 3s?
Yes, Your Honor, I do. I have Ms. Sasser, who is in phase 3 of a 5-phase program.
All right, hang in there with us for a moment, Ms. Guinan, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Sasser, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's Friday. I'm probably doing really well. Really,
Great.
really well. Yes. All right. Let me place your case number on the record. I have the following: U518-91219, U519-74119, U534-61419. State your full name for me.
Nicole Marie Setzer.
All right, Ms. Setzer. It seems like I haven't seen you in a while. How are things going for you?
Things are going really good. Yeah. Working a lot, and I finished school.
You finished? When did you finish school?
Last month.
Yeah, July. You said you were going to graduate on July 12th. Did you graduate?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. That is excellent. Wonderful. Ms. Setzer, you should be so proud of yourself.
I am, yeah, definitely. I still have to take like a national exam, but yeah, I'm done with all my classes and everything, so I'm thrilled.
Look at you. When are you going to take your national exam?
I have to schedule it still. I was waiting until I had the money. I had to fix my car, so yeah, but hopefully I'm gonna schedule it today. I do have the money now, so.
That is absolutely awesome. I am so proud of you, Ms. Setzer. You did it. You said you would, and you did it. So proud of you.
Thank you.
And I know that you're proud of yourself, right?
I definitely am, yes.
All right, very good, very good. How did you do over the holiday?
Fine, yeah.
No issues?
No, I worked.
You worked?
Yeah.
All right, very good. What are you doing to work your program?
I guess while I do therapy, you know, and the drug testing, and then I talk to LSJ when I can. I'm not usually able to like regularly attend the groups because I'm usually working during those times, but I do talk to her, and you know, and I do therapy once a week.
All right, very good. And do you still find that to be beneficial to you?
Yeah.
All right, good, very good, very good. Do you have any issues or concerns that you need to share with the court or you need us to help you with?
No, I'm good.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland?
Thank you, Your Honor. She is reporting accurately, Your Honor. I did get an opportunity to speak with her treatment therapist yesterday in staffing, and all they're asking is, and they would like me to report to the court, is that she makes sure that she, you know, remains in compliance with her attendance. There has been some times when it's a little sporadic, and I know you have a lot going on now or had a lot going on because you were graduating and things like that, but they just want you to remain consistent, and they want you to make sure that you also pay attention to your whole health, WHOLE, because they want to make sure that you connect with all the services that you're supposed to have there. So that was something that was brought up, but I'll speak with you off the camera regarding the specifics that they mentioned about that.
All right, so you got that, Ms. Sasser?
Yes.
Have some conversation with Ms. Cleveland about the services and your attendance with respect to your treatment is mandatory. This program is designed to address what may be underlying issues and all of those things, and you can't do that outside of treatment because we want to prepare you for life without the court, right? And so make sure if they have referred you to a service that you follow through and that you go and you utilize that service or that resource, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. All right, anything else from any of the other team members? Ask to Ms. Sasser.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report. Keep up the good work. Congratulations on graduation and completing school. You have so many more choices and opportunities. The more education you have, we're proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Ms. Cleveland, what's the return to court date for Ms. Sasser?
Your Honor, she's in phase 3, so she would be having a face-to-face on August 12th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right. Ms. Sasser, did you get that?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Ms. Cleveland, do you have any more phase 3?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I am going to thank and excuse Ms. Gienap and Ms. Sasser. You all are doing a phenomenal job. Keep up the good work, okay? Keep up the good work. We're here if you need us. I'm sorry, Ms. Sasser?
I just said thank you.
Oh, okay. All right, very good. Take care, both of you. Enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. Give me 1 second. All right, we got a lot of moving parts. Could you reach out to Director Bowmer and tell her I. All right, let's do it. I am ready for phase 2. And I'm sorry, we got a lot of moving parts over here this morning. I need you to call Jasmine Brimage for regular probation. Let's do it, Ms. Cleveland, phase 2.
Thank you, Your Honor. I just wanted to know that I failed to mention that I do have a recommendation for phase promotion to phase 2 today from phase 1.
All right, who's our promotion?
Mr. Javon Antoine Manning, he's on Zoom today.
All right, wonderful, Mr. Manning. That is awesome. He's going to phase 2 today?
Yes, Your Honor, that's my recommendation.
All right, wonderful. Let's do it. I have for Mr. Manning, case number Z808-0701. Unmute and state your full name for me, Mr. Manning.
Javon Manning.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, how are you, Mr. Manning?
I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing pretty good. You've been doing well over the holidays?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, the holiday, I kind of stayed away from everything because, me talking with Mr. Killing, that's like one of my triggers, being around party scenes and feeling left out. So I just stayed away from everything. That's all.
Listen, I applaud you for staying away, doing the things that you need to do in order to not be triggered. So I'm celebrating you, giving you judicial applause on this morning for your ability to follow through and recognize that this is a problem for me and then to do something about it. That's awesome, Mr. Manning. Everybody does not have the ability to do that.
Right.
So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. What else has been going on with you?
Other than that, everything's been going pretty well. I just been waiting for this moment to move to phase 2 because it's been a minute. Was disappointed in myself for being in phase 1 as long as I have, but we here, so I'm ready for the challenge.
Yeah, we had a couple of glitches, right? We had a couple of glitches, and so but you got up, you got to work. And now here we are. You are doing it, Mr. Manning. So that lets me know you have the ability to do it. And I hope that you recognize now that you have the ability to do it. How about that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do.
All right. Any issues, any concerns for the team this morning?
No, ma'am, not at this time.
All right, Miss Cleveland, go ahead and place on the record why you are recommending Mr. Manning for promotion to phase 2.
Thank you, Your Honor. So Mr. Manning has been in our program for since December of 2021. There has been a few things that have occurred, but often that's part of the program. Things like that do happen. So we want him to remain encouraged because since the last event, he has had over 30 days of sobriety, and I'm very proud of him for sticking to it. Yes. So that's a good thing.
Wonderful. That's awesome.
Yes. Your Honor, he also informed me of something good that he's working on that I'm very pleased about with his license. He is qualifying for regaining his license. He has a few fees to pay. He plans on doing that as soon as possible. So he'll be regaining his license as soon as that's taken care of. That's a pride point as well. He should be very pleased about that. Good progress.
Wonderful.
Your Honor, he has also made payments towards his fees and costs, which is a good thing. And he has not too much left to pay for that as well. So he's working hard. We commend him for that, and I do want to recommend him for promotion to phase 2 so he can get started on some of these other things in the program.
All right, wonderful. Any objection from the team?
No objection, Judge.
Wonderful. Then come on, y'all, let's celebrate Mr. Manning on his promotion to phase 2. Congratulations, Mr. Manning. Congratulations. All right, when I say we, that means everybody. We celebrate individuals in this program. We certainly do, because one day you're gonna wanna be celebrated. And your case will be last if you don't celebrate individuals in this program. That's really how it works. All right. All right. All right, Mr. Manning, you're in great shape. I want you to keep working hard, keep utilizing your resources at DRP. It looks like things are turning around, have turned around, and they are working out for you. Just know that we are here if you need us, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, he would be having a face-to-face, which is a phone-to-phone, Mr. Manning, on August 5th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
Okay. August 5th at 10:35.
August 5th. All right, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fivens, was there anything you wanted to add as to Mr. Manning?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report. Congratulations on the promotion. Congratulations on the 30 days clean. I heard you're working towards your driver's license. Keep up the good work. Drug court does not last forever. You've already heard we have a graduation planned in July for Miss G Knapp. Your day will come. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Luke.
And if I might add, Your Honor, sir, you've been doing everything right. You deserve this promotion because you've made good decisions along the way. And that's, we promote people when they continue to make great decisions as you have. So keep up the great work, sir. You're doing it. And we're proud of you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. White.
All right, with that, Mr. Manning, because you have been promoted today, I am releasing you.
Yeah,
I'm releasing you. Yes, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend, and just know that we're here if you need us, okay?
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right, awesome. Take care.
All
right. Okay, Miss Cleveland, who's up next?
Your Honor, our phase 2 participant would be Ms. Holly Ann Hoffman.
Did Miss Holly Ann Hoffman just get on here?
No,
She
Your
just
Honor,
had her camera.
she was getting transported to her drop site, and then she.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why.
All right. Come on, Miss Hoffman. I'm not gonna give you a hard time this morning. All right, let's do it. I have case numbers Z8073211, Z8081061. Ms. Hoffman, state your full name for me, please.
Holly Hoffman.
All right, how are you today, ma'am?
I'm good. My baby is not doing too good. I'm gonna take him to the doctor today. So he's been kind of off since like Monday, and it's not like him to act like that. So we're gonna take him in, see what's going on.
All right, I hope that everything's okay. I hope that everything works out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, very good. Have you been taking good care of yourself, Ms. Hoffman?
Yeah, I've been doing really good. Just working, momming.
Okay, are you working your program too?
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Tell me what you're doing to work your program.
I've been, I call every morning and I go and test 3 times a week. I've been doing my groups every week and talking to my counselor, my stack house. We have really good sessions. She gets it. So
Yes.
It's really good.
All right, wonderful. Have you been having any difficulties, any obstacles or issues?
Not too much. No, not really. I mean, the transportation thing is kind of hard, but I mean, I have people, so it works out for me.
Okay, and so your license, I have in my notes that your license is supposed to be invalid until September of 2021. Have you not tried to get your license?
I didn't know that I could get it.
Your Honor,
She has 2 charges though.
Yes.
And
but
maybe
she-
I wrote down what she's self-reported, so she needs the restricted license, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, and she is eligible. We just haven't had a chance to really talk about that because I think she's processing a little bit what that eligibility means and how she would work that out. So I'll talk to her a little bit more about that if she's interested in getting the restricted license, but she is eligible. I
All right.
got the word.
All right, so Ms. Hoffman, I want you to have, thank you, Ms. Cleveland, I want you to have some conversations with your case manager, okay? About your eligibility for a restricted license, okay? And then Ms. Cleveland, make sure that the attorneys weigh in to make sure she's getting the appropriate legal advice about getting her license.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, wonderful. All right, Ms. Hoffman, that sounds good to you?
Yeah.
Okay, great. What else do you have going on?
That's pretty much it at the moment. Nothing too exciting.
Okay, all right, do you need our help with anything?
I know that now that I'm in phase 2, I was hoping maybe I could test a little less. It's just kind of a lot to do 3 times a week. But I
It
mean,
is, but you know why we doing 3 times a week, right?
Yeah.
Miss Cleveland, is she ready to drop down to 2 times per week?
Your Honor, I would like to say that she has 141 days of sobriety, which is good. And I want to applaud her for that. Yes,
Awesome.
yes, yes. But I would ask, Your Honor, if we can create a similar situation for her where we may possibly pay for one of her tests just for a few more weeks, just to make sure everything is on track again and she remains on track, if that's okay. So I'm recommending that we pay for one of your tests, which would still mean 3 times a week, but we would cover the cost of one of your tests.
Okay.
All right, how does that sound, Ms. Hoffman?
Yeah, that's good.
That sounds good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, any objection?
No, Judge.
No, Judge, no objections.
All right, and so this is what we'll do. I'm going to continue the testing 3 times per week. The court will incur the cost for one of those tests. And then I'll revisit this, Ms. Cleveland. And I wrote down 30 days, but when you're ready to revisit, Ms. Cleveland, you can make your recommendation to the court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, sounds good, Ms. Hoffman?
Yep, sounds good.
All right, very good, very good. Anything else as to Ms. Hoffman?
Your Honor, I just would like to report that because she's in phase 2 now, she is being referred for all those processes that she has to complete. I want her to be aware those things are coming. I also have sent her a little notification because Alice J wanted me to make an announcement for her. She was not able to attend today, but she said that she's hosting teas for women in recovery for the next 2 months. So I sent that flyer out to our participants because she would love to see them and host them at tea. And I think I saw pictures of it. I think it's a wonderful event. If you can make it, that would be perfect. Also, Your Honor, she's not reporting any obstacles or challenges at this time aside from the testing, but she did report one of her accomplishments was having success as the tooth fairy because her little one had lost a tooth. And so she did tell me that.
All right.
So other than that,
wonderful.
yes, other than that, she's doing quite well. I'm very proud of her.
All right. Anything from any of the other team members as to Ms. Hoffman?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Ms. Hoffman. Keep up the good work. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. We're proud of you. Keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Ms. Hoffman, if you don't have any questions for the team, we're going to get your next date, okay?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Cleveland.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, she's in phase 2. She would be having a face-to-face on August 5th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Ms. Hoffman?
Yep, perfect.
All right, great. You're in great shape, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, good to see you. Do you have any more phase twos, Miss Cleveland?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then you are excused, Miss Hoffman. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
All right, okay, bye-bye. All right, Miss Brimage, Mr. Adams, and Attorney Watts. I am ready on Mr. Adams. Thank you so much, Miss Brimage, for dialing in at the last minute. I appreciate you so much. I am calling case number 05-326-181. Counsel, your appearance for defendant.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Coral Watt appearing on behalf of Mr. Adams, P41508.
Thank you. And then Mr. Watt, Mr. Adams, if you could unmute and state your name for the record.
Let me take this.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. All right, it's not a good connection, but I did get your name. Thank you, sir. All right, Ms. Brimage, on behalf of probation.
Yes, Jasmine Brimage on behalf of the probation department.
All right, I'm gonna have to mute him. He's got a lot of backdrop. Okay, all right, very good. And so, Attorney Watt, I did have Mr. Morgan do a soft assessment with respect to your client to see if he is eligible. Mr. Adams, I'm gonna ask you to keep your device on mute. You have a lot of background noise, so just listen up. All right, and so Ms. Watt, I asked him to do an assessment. There is something on his record that at this time, we cannot consider him for our specialty court. What I am going to do so that he can start working to get this matter behind him, I'm going to continue him for now on regular probation, which is why I brought in Ms. Brimage. She handles the cases on my docket for probation. And so I'll bring him in on regular probation. But I am going to have Ms. Brimage speak with him about some underlying issues or needs that he may have, Ms. Brimage, as it relates to substance, mental health, the entire person. We're going to look at the whole person. And then we are going to align him with services to help him where he is now on his journey. And so if he needs that help, Ms. Brimage will do that assessment. And so I wanted to make sure that you knew that he did not, at this time, he does not qualify for our specialty court, but there are some things that he needs to do with respect to probation. I'm going to have Ms. Brimage meet with him, and then Ms. Brimage, I would like you to make some recommendations as to what his probation should look like. You can pull an ROA as to Mr. Adams. He was on probation. He said he thought he had finished. You already did it. I know you did. All right. And so Ms. Brimage, you'll get that backdrop and interview with him, talk to him, and find out what his needs are, and then make some recommendations to the court as to the extent of his probation, as well as the things that he should be doing or that you recommend during the time that he's with us for probation. One thing I will say is that he must pay his fines and costs in full. He must pay them in full. They are not paid in full, and he has to get those paid. All right, so Ms. Brimage, are you available to go in the breakout room with Mr. Adams and speak with him? And then we'll give him a return to court date, and we'll do his probation order at his next court date.
Okay.
Is
That's
that
fine.
good?
I'm
Is that
available.
good for you?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. I know I put you on the spot this morning. And so, Ms. Watt, do you have any objections to the course of action that the court has laid out with respect to your client?
No, Your Honor, not at all.
All right, wonderful. Ms. Brimage, what would be the return for Mr. Adams? It cannot be next week, so it would have to be the week after. And I know usually you are in my courtroom on Tuesdays.
Yes.
And so, yes, ma'am. What are we
Tuesday, August 2nd, is that fine?
Yes, ma'am. August 2nd, 2022. And you want to do 10 o'clock a.m.?
Yes.
All right, 10 o'clock a.m. because I do have my specialty court docket on Tuesday mornings as well. And so that's when Mr. Adams will zoom back in. Of course, Ms. Watt, to see me. But on today, I'd like you all to go to a breakout room. And Ms. Brimage, however you decide to do that interview, you all work that out. But it's important that it's done, Ms. Watton. Please make sure you convey to your client that it's his responsibility to make sure that it's done. Ms. Brimage is not going to chase him down or anything like that. That interview, so Ms. Brimage can make those recommendations to the court before August 2nd, 2022 at 10 o'clock a.m.
Understood.
All right.
He's available. Does Ms. Brimage have time to do it right now, or would you prefer that it be rescheduled?
I can do it now.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Wonderful. So Ms. Wilson, if you could place Ms. Brimage, thank you so much, Ms. Brimage, and then Ms. Attorney Watt, and thank you for your patience this morning, as well as Mr. Adams in the breakout room. And then when you all are finished, you are free to leave unless there's an issue that you need me to resolve.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I look forward to working with Mr. Adams. Thank you. All right. Let's do it. Come on, Miss Cleveland. Who do you have up first? Let's start with Miss Weaver. I'm gonna call Miss Weaver first. Let's do it. All right, Miss Weaver. I have case number 21H88854SD. State your full name for the record, Miss Weaver. Uh-oh.
Shay.
Now all this time, now you froze.
Weaver. Am I frozen?
Now I can hear you. Yes, ma'am. State your name again.
Shay Rosa Weaver.
All right. We might just have a little bit of a delay. All right, Miss Weaver. I have called your case number. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
You are doing fine.
I'm
Wonderful.
using my client's tablet.
Uh-oh. And that's not working out too well. Well, let's see if we can get you done.
I guess not.
You can hear me?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I can hear you just fine.
All right, great. So Miss Weaver, I do want to know how you doing, but you know what I really want to know first. Did you get your Xbox 360?
Yes, my grandson, he got me again. We went to the store to buy one game. I ended up buying a steering wheel and 3 games. And then he went home and bragged to his mother about how much money I spent.
That's those grandkids. They will get you every time. Every time, Miss Weaver, they will get you.
But it was funny because I was like, grandson, he told me, I said, money doesn't grow on trees. He's like, well, grandma, money is made from trees. And I was like,
I love it. I hope my grandkids not on here listening to none of this right here. Because that 10-year-old will get me. She will get me on Monday. She will get me. Yes, I love it. He is smart. Yes. All right, Miss Weaver. You are doing well, Miss Weaver. Tell me what's been going on with you. I want to know about your holiday and what are you doing with respect to your coding?
My holiday, I just stayed at home, it's just another day to me. Actually, I went to work. They called me and asked me, did I want to work? So I did work. My coding, I'm looking at everything and I'm like, oh God, I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I have a fear right now because it's so much. But I did get the book to study, but I'm kind of putting that still on hold. I'm trying to keep balance right now in my life. I have decided to think about purchasing a home. I found out about the MISHDA program that helps you with the down payment if you complete the education, MISHDA Home Buyers Education class, which I did yesterday. I completed it. It was a 5-hour class, and they'll help you get a certificate. So I'm thinking about going that direction because I am in an apartment, and I'm getting tired of, it's just not feasible for me anymore. So so I do have to find more higher paying employment to maintain that. So my course is, it's, you know, I just put in God's hands and just let him guide me.
Yes, yes. All right. Listen, Miss Weaver, you are taking care of business though. I love the way you got up. You said, I want to buy a house. Let me do something about it. And you've availed yourself of the resource that may help you to put down a down payment. And so that is awesome. I want to encourage you to keep going, keep working at it. It will happen.
Yeah, I got to keep going.
It will happen.
I can't go back. Yeah.
It will happen. Okay.
You're getting older. You got to do better. Got to do better as you get older. You can't go backwards.
There you go. There you go. The more you know, the more you do. As we get older, we know more, we should do more and do better. There you go.
Right.
Very good. Are you having any difficulties, any issues that you need us to address as a team?
Not right now. I'm just going through my phases I'm supposed to go through here, and just taking it one day at a time. Doing my meetings. My recovery is very important right now in my health. So I'm just working on that right now and being successful at it. And that's one thing I've never done before. And I'm digging in. And
okay,
it's amazing. It brings peace.
Wonderful. I love it. I love it. Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Miss Weaver?
Your Honor, she's actually reporting everything that we discussed. I'm very proud of her. Although she had one little hiccup, but I did determine that that was based on a narcotic that was unknown to her because of the prescription. So we did determine that it was not her fault. So I'm going to give her praise for having 66 days of sobriety. I'm so proud of her. Yes. And Your Honor, she reported something good is going to happen for her this weekend, but I would allow her to say what that was. But I'm happy to hear that she's going to have a good weekend, right?
What's going to happen this weekend?
It's this weekend, Saturday. I'm getting baptized.
Oh, wonderful!
I'll be getting baptized.
Oh my goodness! Wonderful! Where are you getting baptized at?
Yes. Actually, it's at one of our congregation members. Because of COVID, they're doing it at his house. So he's got this big tub that we're going to his house, and I'll be getting baptized there.
Yes, ma'am. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yes. Wonderful. You have gotten things together. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry. I cut you off, Miss Cleveland. You know I like good news.
No, and I knew you would really, really like to hear that. Because I'm really
You
happy
knew I
for her.
would.
Yes. So she's on track with her goals. She's always pleasant to talk to. She stays engaged with us here at the court and the program. So I'm just very pleased to be working with her.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, anything asked to Miss Weaver?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Congratulations, Miss Weaver. Good report. Congratulations on the 66 days clean. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you, and it's never too late to get baptized. Congratulations.
Never too late.
That's right.
And Your Honor, if I might add.
Never too late.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry. Go, Mr. Ficus. I'm gonna be quiet.
No, Miss Weaver, congratulations. Sounds like you're a great grandmother. In fact, if you need more, Mr. Reed and I are available for adoption. So
surviving. You all have role reversed today. All right. It's
No, I'm
Friday,
good. I'm
specialty
good.
court. Yes, we are special, all of us. All right. If nothing else for Miss Weaver, Miss Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, she would be having her next Zoom hearing on August 5th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, August 25th.
Oh, August 5th.
No, not August 5th. I'm sorry. I put a 2 in front of there. August 5th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. All right, very good. All right, Miss Weaver, get back to work. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you next go round. All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You have a great day, everyone.
You
All
too.
right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Give me 1 second. I did not put the spaces on here. All right, let's do it. Let's go to Miss Williams Taylor. Good morning, Miss Williams Taylor.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm okay.
You okay? You don't sound like you're okay.
Yeah, I have a funeral to go to today.
Oh, okay. You lost a loved one? All right. How are you coping with that, Miss Williams Taylor?
Trying the best I can.
Okay.
I just found out 2 days ago, so.
Okay. All right. Have you talked with Ms. Flores about this? This sounds like an unexpected loss.
Yes.
Did you talk to Ms. Torres? I'm sorry,
Yes.
Flores. Okay. All right. All right. I want to encourage you to do that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Very good. And of course you have my condolences and the teams as well. And so we're here if you need us. Okay.
Thank you.
Right. What's your, grief sometimes and loss can cause us to entertain going backwards. What's your plan to make sure you stay on track? If you have one. If not, I'd like to make some recommendations.
I don't have one.
You don't have a plan? Will you allow me to make some recommendations?
Yeah.
All right. You have a good rapport with Ms. Flores, right? At NCADD?
Yes.
All right. So if the thought comes to go backwards, I want you to pick up that phone and call Ms. Flores.
Okay.
Okay. I want you to call Ms. Flores. Also, we have a crisis hotline. Ms. Cleveland, do you have that information for teams? I would like you to give that information. I don't have it at my fingertip, but I'd like you to give that information to Ms. Williams Taylor. This is a 24-hour, 7 days a week crisis hotline for you to call, for someone to help you navigate a crisis. And certainly anything that you would, if any thought of going backwards or picking up or doing something that you shouldn't be doing or that's out of character for you, I want to encourage you to pick up the phone and call the crisis hotline. Can I get you to do that?
Okay.
Miss Cleveland, can you just place that? Somebody else may need that information. Do you have it readily available so we can place that on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. It's connected through DWIN, that 1-800 number, so I can place that on there.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
It's 1-800-241-4949. And I'm putting it in the chat.
Very
as well.
good. All right, wonderful. Thank you. So that is the number. If you get overwhelmed, if you need to talk it through, if you need to figure it out, I need you to call that number, okay?
Okay.
And thank you. That number does appear in the chat at this time. Okay, I can count on you to do that, Ms. Williams Taylor?
Yes.
All right, very good. How is your 9-year-old doing?
He's fine. He's actually right here.
Okay, that brought a smile to your face. That's wonderful. He's having a good summer so far?
Yes.
He is. Are you having a good summer so far?
Yes.
All right. Good answer, ma'am. Yes. All right, very good. You're working your program, Miss Williams Taylor?
Yes.
Doing everything you're supposed to do?
Yes.
All right. What do you need us to help you with?
So far, nothing.
Nothing? You sure?
Yeah.
All right. You know that if you need something, or if you just need some guidance with something, you can always reach out. You don't have to wait until your next court date, okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right, Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Miss Williams Taylor?
Your Honor, first I'd like to offer my condolences on her loss today, and I just want you to know that you will be in our prayers. I know it's hard, but try to keep your head up and stay as optimistic in this time as you can. Your Honor, she's reporting accurately. We did have a chance to talk about any challenges. There's something that I shared in staffing regarding her. I think she's still connected with Miss Alice J, and she's still moving forward on those challenges that she's having with her housing. Your Honor, she did share with me her victories, her accomplishments, and it does involve her son. She's making good progress. She says she loves being a good mom, and she loves going to the parks and the movies with her son. And just the fact that he's sitting there quiet while you're on Zoom makes me believe that you are doing everything right, because my kids would have been off the chain.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everything's so far she's doing what she's supposed to do. She's testing. She's complying with her therapies, her court orders. I want her to just make sure she stays in compliance.
You're fading out, Miss Cleveland.
I'm sorry. Just make sure that you remain in compliance, and that you just continue to make your good progress despite what else is going on.
All right. Very good. Very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything for Miss Williams Taylor?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report. I'm sorry for your loss. I want to tell you, but you're not alone. Most of us have been in the place that you're in today. And I tell you this, it will get better. You just have to hang in there. Again, sorry for your loss. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Ms. Williams Taylor.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, you're on mute, Mr. Fikens. What you doing over there?
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm sorry. I did it to myself, Judge. Ms. Williams Taylor, we are sorry for your loss, and it's always about getting back up, and we don't forget the people that leave us, but we move ahead regardless. So keep up the strong person, being the strong person you are, and you'll do fine. Judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Fikens. Yes. All right. So Miss Williams Taylor, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, Honor.
No. All right. Miss Cleveland.
Your Honor, she is in phase 1. She will be returning via Zoom on August 5th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m., Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so I did not put Miss Williams Taylor's case number on the record is Z8080601. And so you are in great shape, Miss Williams Taylor. I will see you in a couple of weeks. Please make sure you utilize the resources that we provided to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Take care. I'm excusing you. You may leave. All right, very good. I am going now to Chevelle Matthews. Miss Matthews, good morning to you. I have the following case for you. Good morning. I have 210025004. State your full name for me.
Chevelle Matthews.
All right, Miss Matthews, how are you this morning?
I'm doing good. I'm just tired.
You tired? Why you tired? You been working a lot?
Yes, I've been trying to work 2 jobs.
You trying to work 2 jobs?
Yes, it's been hard.
All right. It's been hard. Listen, I want you to make sure you're doing some self-care, that you're spending some time, some me time, even if it's only 20, 30 minutes out the day. Do something where you say, okay, this is my time and my space.
Yes, I've been trying to work on that also.
Work on it. Now, you know what I want to know. What I want to know, Miss Matthews. You laughing.
What you talking about, Judge?
You know what I'm talking about. Last time you were with me, you told me about an individual that was giving you a hard time, and I told you there were some things I needed you to do, and I want to know what'd you do? Tell me what you do.
Yes, I did it. I went down there and made the report like y'all told me to.
Okay, very good. Did you get a PPO?
Yes, I did.
I want to know what you're laughing about. You
yes,
got a PPO?
No, I just did the report.
Okay, you did the report. All right, very good. Has that died down any?
Yes, it did.
But you didn't get into any altercations, right?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay. All right. Because every time I see on television, it's been an altercation. I'll be like, Lord, please don't let that be Miss Matthews. I'm gonna go down to the scene and I'm gonna get a belt. I'm gonna have a belt and I'm gonna give her an old-fashioned whipping. Because I told her what to do and she did not listen to me with her 23-year-old self. I'm so glad
Judge,
you
I
listened.
did.
You listen.
Soon as
I know.
the same day, soon as we got off the zone, off court, I went down there and did it on my break.
Okay, thank you. Listen,
You're welcome.
the best way to beat someone at what they think is their street game is to go one up. Go one up. You file the police report. You get the PPO. You do those things. Don't meet them in the gutter. Come on, you better than that, right?
Right. That's
I know you want to meet them. I know you want to go to the gutter because you was ready last time. You had your Vaseline and everything. We not going to the gutter. We not going to the gutter. I saw you. She had her Vaseline and everything. Ready. Like, what? Shoot. I'm ready. No, we not going to the gutter. We gonna one-up her. That's what we do. I'm gonna one-up you. I'm going higher. I'm going greater. People that are in the gutter, they not gonna think about going greater. You gonna blow their minds. Like, wait, she did what? She called who? She filed what? They get all messed up because you going greater. Folks in the gutter like to stay in the gutter and they do gutter stuff. Come on, Miss Matthews, you're not doing gutter stuff. Not with me. No, ma'am.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you. All right. How's the housing coming along?
Everything's been coming good. I still have to get an estimate. A guy's supposed to be coming out tomorrow, so I'll be having that paperwork ready for Miss Totsy Monday morning.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. Very good. Make sure you're following up, doing the things that you need to do. Okay.
I am.
Yes.
I actually had my group group session was yesterday, and my one-on-one session was the other day with Tracy from Pop Off, and I'll be meeting up with her bi-weekly. So yeah, I have to make another appointment with her.
All right. Make sure you follow up, and I want you to make sure that you are talking with Miss Tracy about that conflict that was going on. Okay.
Oh yes, yes.
Some resources.
Yes, I told her.
Okay, very good, very good. And she may be able to give you some coping skills, right? To cope with difficult people. All right. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. All right, what do you need us to help you with? What issues are you having?
I'm not having no issues right now, not that I know of.
All right, your son is doing well?
Yes, he's doing good. Getting on my nerves.
Okay. And that means he's doing his job. Give him his paycheck. Give him his paycheck because he's doing his job. That's what he is supposed to do. Get on your nerves. There you go. All right. All right. Miss Cleveland, what do you have for Miss Matthews?
Your Honor, I think I missed the last hearing that where some of this stuff was reported, but I want her to remain encouraged. I didn't know this was going on.
I need to fill you in, ma'am. She did graduate. Let me tell y'all, I don't want y'all to think she out here thugging because she's not. She graduated from her program. She's studying for her state exam, but she had the test is in August. But she had somebody that was bothering her, and she had this jar of Vaseline sitting over there. And she was like, "Judge, I can take care of it on my lunch break." But I tried to encourage her to do something different, Miss Cleveland. My apologies that I did not update you. My apologies, Miss Cleveland. My apologies.
Thank you,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
go ahead, Miss Cleveland.
Well, I want her to remain.
Go ahead.
I want her to remain encouraged. I wish I could have informed you a little sooner, but I noticed she has 95 days in the program. All those days she's been sober. So I would like to recommend her for phase promotion to phase 2. If she's ready.
Come on, any objection? I'm on the promoter today. Come on. Listen, I didn't see her on the news or anything. You getting promoted today, Miss Matthews. Listen, congratulations to you. I want you to keep going. You have greatness in you, ma'am. You do.
You.
I mean, you are doing it. Homeowner, refurbishing your home, raising your son, working your job, graduated from school, studying for your state exams. I mean, ma'am, you are doing it. Don't get sidetracked. Yes. Don't get sidetracked. I am proud of you. At 23 years old, ma'am, you are doing it. You are doing it. And I want you to continue to do it, okay?
Okay.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything from Miss Matthews so I can get her back to work?
Yes, Judge, congratulations, good report. Congratulations on the promotion. You're young enough, you can work 2 jobs, just get some rest when you can. All that money coming in, I know you're happy about that. Keep up the good work, Ms. Matthews. We're so proud of you, and be proud of yourself. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll quickly add, Judge, so she can get back to work, that we are proud of you, ma'am. Keep up the good work. You're doing it the right way. Thank you, Anna.
Yes, she is. Very proud of her. All right. Miss Cleveland, she's been promoted to phase 2. What's next? She gets a face-to-face.
Yes, Your Honor. On August 5th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
Okay.
And that's by telephone.
Okay.
All right, there you go. That way we won't interfere. So you're on a good track, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge. Thank you, Ms. Cleveland.
Right.
Thanks, team.
All right. Bye, Miss Matthews. Have a good rest of your day and the rest of your weekend.
You too. Bye.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. All right, I see Mr. Richardson on here. He is not on my schedule today. Should he be?
I'm not sure. Who's your case manager, Mr.
Can you look him up? Look him up. Unmute Mr. Richardson. You just wanted to see me today? What's going on?
No, Your Honor, you put me down for the 19th on a face-to-face for Miss Rod, and I never did see her on the 19th. She never called me. I went to your docket room and your secretary there at the courtroom, along with my not caseman, my recovery coach here at Lakeview. I'm sorry, Lake Ridge. They told us that she would be contacting me, and she never did. I waited all day.
Okay, so let's see. I know Miss Ross was out one day, a couple of days, but let me see, Miss Matt, can you get her on? He should have had a face-to-face, he said, on the 19th. I would like for him to talk with him.
Excuse me, Your Honor, you had me on docket for the 22nd.
I had you on the 22nd.
Yes, ma'am,
Okay.
you have me on docket for the 22nd because y'all supposed to
No,
go to some camp or something. I don't know.
Right, you're not on my docket for the 22nd, but you. 27th, you said? No, because I'm not here the 22nd.
No, the 22nd. I have it
The
written down.
22nd.
You told me to write it down, Your Honor.
All right, so this what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Miss Robs. If we can't get Miss Robs, we're gonna get Mr. Morgan. He's gonna talk to you, okay?
Yes,
And then
ma'am.
I'm gonna give you a return to court date. Well, let me ask you this.
Yes, ma'am.
What's his court
He
date?
got 2 court dates. He has a face-to-face on August the 2nd, and then he has a virtual court date with you on August the 9th.
All right, so let's put him on, let's just do the 2nd. We're gonna have you on for the 2nd, August 2nd, 2022
Yes, ma'am.
at 8:35 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
August 2nd. All right, now, tell me how you doing anyways. You doing all right? Since you all up in my courtroom this morning.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Your Honor.
How you doing?
Yes, I have some issues, Your Honor, and it's quite confusing. And they got me going in and out, and I don't know what's going on. So this is one of my issues.
Wait, Mr. Richardson,
I
I don't know if we
wanted to
want to
know
put this
about-
live. I don't know if we want to put this live on YouTube, so I want to let you know that we're streaming live.
Yes, ma'am. So
Okay.
they called me yesterday. The tether was supposed to have been on for a week to make sure I came to court. Fine. I called, talked to Miss Rob and told her that it was on too tight or something, but I have bruises all, on my shins and on the side of my ankle. She said she wouldn't have them to take it off, but she would have them to adjust it. Up until yesterday, no one has contacted me. I talked to Mr. Williams. He said it was his experience that I probably would have to have the tether on for 30 days. It's been past 30 days. So now the lady yesterday at the tether place called me and asked me for a payment. I said, a payment of what? I said,
Okay,
you have to
that's
see-
okay, Mr. Richardson. Mr. Richardson asked for payment. We were paying for the tether. I believe it's a house arrest tether. And so we are paying for it. I'll have Mr. Morgan reach out for payment on the tether. I also know that, you know why you had that tether on, right?
Yes, ma'am. Don't fuss at me. You
All
on
right.
anger.
No, I'm not gonna fuss at you. Wait a minute. I'm not about to fuss at you. I'm just doing my little checklist. You know why you had that tether on, right?
Yes, ma'am. I've been doing good,
All right.
Your Honor. But
I
I've
know.
been
And let
doing
me go to my second question. Hold on. Don't fail the exam because you didn't finish it. Listen, question number 2. You know that a tether cannot keep you sober, right?
Oh, of course not.
All right. Question number 3. You know that a tether can't make you do the right thing, right?
Yes, ma'am. I do know that.
All right. Question number 4. Are you ready to do the right thing, Mr. Richardson?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Are you ready? Question number 5, are you ready to work this program and do it the way that the court is ordering you to do it?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready. I surrender, Your Honor.
You surrender. All right. Don't make me start singing my song by William McDowell. I surrender all to you. Come on. Don't make me do it. Listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen. The tether is put on because you know you had absconded. But Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, a tether is not going to keep him there. A tether is not going to keep him clean and sober. My recommendation is that since he's had the tether for the 30 days, is that we remove the tether instead of having them come out adjusted and all of those things, is that we remove the tether, okay? We remove it. And I have Mr. Richardson's word and his commitment. Did y'all see? He had his hands up like he was under arrest. Come on, I'm gonna go ahead and frisk you down and pat. There you go. All right, I find that he's good. And so I'm gonna remove that tether and I'm gonna take him at his word that he's going to do the right thing. Because Mr. Richardson, let me tell you something. You
Yes,
are
ma'am.
valuable to me. You are valuable to me.
Thank
And
you,
I
ma'am.
need you to see your worth. And I need you to make decisions as if you are valuable, not just to me, but to yourself as well. Because if you go back out there and you do the things that you were doing, your value decreases every time you go out there. And I don't want you to deplete your value.
Yes,
I've
ma'am.
lost 6 people, Mr. Richardson, 6 people in less than 6 months. 6 people who thought they could do it their way. They could dibble dabble a little bit, just a little, try it. I'm still back on track and they are gone. They're out of here.
Yes, ma'am.
So I need you to see your worth and work your program at Lake Ridge. Now, I'm taking the tether off, but this is what I am going to do. I'm going to extend your restriction. I'm going to do an additional 15-day restriction at Lake Ridge. Okay? We're going to take baby steps.
Yes, ma'am.
You had a 30-day restriction. I'm going to extend it an additional 15-day restriction.
Yes, ma'am.
Additional 15 days. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and we'll make sure all of this gets communicated. Can you get Mr. Morgan to buzz in? He doesn't have to come down, to buzz in. All right, because I do want you to speak with Mr. Morgan very quickly, okay?
Yes,
all right,
ma'am.
and then I'm gonna see you again on August 2nd.
Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I have Mr. Johnson here with me too.
All right, he's the recovery coach?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Mr. Johnson. Where's Mr. Johnson? Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you, Your Honor?
I am well, thank you. I hope you heard the adjustments that I'm going to make as to Mr. Richardson.
Yes, ma'am. I was taking notes as you were speaking.
All right, thank you so much. We're gonna get Mr. Morgan on. Oh, he's in the waiting room. We're gonna make that happen. And then I'm going to see Mr. Richardson by way of Zoom on August 2nd, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much. Mr. Morgan?
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning. Thank you for popping on, Mr. Morgan. Listen, I want to place you in a breakout room with Mr. Richardson. He was supposed to have his face-to-face, and so I need you to speak with him. He's Miss Rob's case. He received a call about payment for his tether, and we are picking up the payment for tether. So I need you to get that together for him. I have also ordered on today the removal of the tether. I need to get that organized or orchestrated as well.
Okay.
In addition, Mr. Morgan, I have added 15 additional days to his restriction at Lake Ridge. So 15 additional days he's gonna be in at Lake Ridge. You know, where he's gonna be there and not free to move about the country freely.
Okay.
He has with him his recovery coach, Mr. Johnson, and he's going to return to court on August 2nd, 2022, and that's going to be at 8:35 a.m. Now, I don't know if Mr. Richardson may have had some other concerns he needed to raise because he didn't have his face-to-face. I'm gonna ask him to do that in the breakout room with you, Mr. Morgan, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you all set, Mr. Richardson?
Thank you,
You all
ma'am.
set. Before you get placed in the breakout room, I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in thanking Mr. Richardson for his service. He has served in the armed forces, meaning he has served all of us. Thank you, Mr. Richardson. Thank you. We appreciate your service. And most of all, I appreciate your willingness to allow us to serve you. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Also, if it's any way possible, I know it may be out of place. They buried the little baby this past Saturday, and they sent me an obituary, and I would like to get a copy of it made and sent to either Miss Robs to get passed on to you so you can see the little baby. Do. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I appreciate, and they've been helping me with that. Like you asked me to ask for help. I asked for help, and they've been helping me with that loss, you know, because the baby was so close to me, you know, and my family, you know. So they passed, they buried him this past Saturday. And they sent me an obituary, and I like for, since I told you about it, I like for y'all to have one.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And I want you to share that with us. And listen, Mr. Richardson, thank you for following my instructions and reaching out for help.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes,
I knew that
ma'am.
Lake Ridge, they could do it. I knew they could do it.
Yes, ma'am. I have some
All right.
strong men here. That's what I needed. Some real men.
Yes, sir.
Not the ones perpetrating to be a man. I'm talking about real men,
Yes,
So,
sir.
and I thank you for putting me here to be able to get that type of help, because I really need it.
Right. Yes, sir. All right, let's do it. All right, Ms. Wilson, if you could place Mr. Richardson, you're gonna get an invitation, and Mr. Morgan in a breakout room. Thank you so much, Mr. Morgan. We got a lot of moving pieces this morning. We getting there though.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't work yourself to death.
Oh, no. Y'all give me life. I'm good. Let's do it. All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right, let's go to Mr. Meshack Williams. Good morning, Mr. Williams. You've been all over the place in your undershirt this morning. I know they put you in the waiting room. I'm like, he just got on his undershirt. Undershirts go under a shirt. That's why they call them undershirts. I see him leaning forward. I don't know what he's doing. All right. Come on, Mr. Williams. Let's do your case. Let's do it.
I apologize for the undershirt, Your Honor.
I'm just glad to see you. How about that? I'm glad to see you.
Happy to see y'all too.
All right, let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 21003-103. State your full name, Mr. Williams.
Meshack Jahai Williams.
All right. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I am doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. It's Friday. Friday is my day. I love Fridays. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. You've been working your program, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
I don't know. I saw Miss Cleveland's head go to the side and your head went to the other side. I don't know what that means. Y'all heads went different sides. So I'm giving you a chance to tell on yourself first. You've been working your program, Mr. Williams?
Yeah, I've been working on my, I gotta go sit down with Mr. Hendricks. He was supposed to be the new therapist or somebody I was supposed to sit down with. But in the midst of me moving to my new home, I ain't get a chance to go meet up with him this Monday. So this Monday coming up, I was gonna go sit down with him.
All right, you will do it on Monday, July 25th, right?
Yes.
Where's your appointment at? Who's it with? What agency?
DRP.
DRP.
All right, DRP. All right, very good, very good. I need you, I'm not familiar with the name Hendricks.
Hildreth, Your Honor. It's
Hildreth. Okay.
Hildreth.
All right, I'm familiar with Hildreth. Okay. No, that's okay. I just want to make sure they got some new people. I need to meet them. I need to see them.
Yes.
All right, very good. All right, so Mr. Williams, you've got to get that done. I heard you say you moved to a new place. Was that a good move for you?
Yeah, it was a great move.
Okay, what made it great?
Different area, a better house for my kids and my lady.
All right, very good, very good. All right, and so have you been showing up for your testing, for your screenings?
Yes, I'll show up to every screening. My number is called.
All right, I noticed your head didn't go to the side, so see, you good. I mean, you doing what you're supposed to do. You kept that head straight when I asked about those screenings.
Yeah,
all right.
Do that.
All right. Uh-oh, I think you're frozen. There you go. And so, Mr. Williams, what have you found to be the most challenging part of working the program so far? You're still very new to it.
Just stand on top of my appointments. other stuff going on, as far as like being a father and stuff, just having everything in order.
Okay, all right. And so do you have the red binder that we usually give out to help people stay organized with their calendars?
Yeah, I got it. I got the red binder. Just had to get used to using it.
Okay, get used to using it. It's a very helpful tool. I live by a planner. I live by it. I just do. Too much to do, too much to remember. And so, yes.
Right. And I usually use my notes in my phone, but that don't help. But me writing it down helped me better.
Yes, that's why I stick with my paper binder. I do put things in my phone, but I do stick with my paper binder because it's something about writing it down. I just, and phones are fickle to me, right? They like people. One day they up, one day they down. So, I put it on with pencil and paper. All right. What do you need us to help you with, Mr. Williams, if anything?
On that last time I talked to Ms. Cleveland, I had needed help finding a home, but I already done found that. I had needed help with transportation too. I had needed help with transportation too, but I got that under control now too. Really just need y'all help just staying on track, being on top of my head as y'all already is. And, I really don't need no extra help right now, but I will ask for help when I feel I need it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that because we're here to help, but we don't know how to help if you don't let us know. Okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. Miss Williams, oh my goodness. Miss Cleveland, what do you have for me? But that's because he talked about his lady, and I'll be trying to give people titles. But all right, go ahead, Miss Cleveland.
His lady, that's nice. Your Honor,
Right.
I have been having conversations with him. He does stay connected. I'm pleased about that. You saw my head tilt because I am waiting for his assessment as well as, just a treatment plan. So when you talk to Mr. Hildreth, those are things that the court needs in order to make sure that you are staying compliant with the judge's orders as far as therapy. So as soon as you see him on the 25th, he'll understand what those things are.
Sorry to cut you off.
No,
I had did a treatment plan with McCain or something like that.
McLean.
Yeah,
Mr. McLean. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll look to see if he sent that over, but if they haven't sent it, then usually the therapist provides it. But if they haven't sent it, then if you ask again, because I'm pretty sure if you talk to Mr. McLean, you sign the release form, and that's what allows them to share information with us. The other thing was that our administrative assistant explained to me that, I think we talked before you moved that you were going to come get some bus passes. So she does have them on reserve for you. So if you provide that new address, which I think you did, but I can't find it right now, but if you could send it again, then I can mail those out to you, if that's okay, Your Honor. And
absolutely.
And then the only other thing that I want to report, we're talking about his goals already. We're starting to get those type of understandings together. So he's making progress in that area. He has had sobriety for 66 days. He's been in the program for 67 days. So I'm very pleased to report that.
Yeah.
It's been longer than 60.
Longer than
It's
that.
been longer than 66 days, though.
Yes, I think.
Do you know how many days? Come on, get us together.
It's been since November.
Ooh, all right.
November of 2021?
Yes.
All right, come on, let's celebrate. That's awesome. That's awesome. Mr. Williams, that's awesome.
Yes.
All right.
And Your Honor,
yes, 8 months.
Yes, that's a good span of time, Your Honor. And he's doing well. I'm going to talk to him further, then that way we can just continue to make sure that he's making this good progress in the program. Phase 1, almost ready to go into phase 2 if he keeps up this good work.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed? Mr. Fikens?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Williams. Congratulations on the new home. Congratulations on the clean time. You're working the program. You're new to the program. Don't get overwhelmed. Ask a lot of questions. You have a great case manager. Ask questions. Keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of you. Be safe. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Appreciate you.
And
All
Your Honor,
right.
if I might add, Judge, Mr.
Yes.
Williams, we are proud of you. You're doing it the right way. It's good. You are new to us, but seems like you have a grasp as to what needs to take place. And you're doing the fine work and the hard work. So keep up the good work. Thank you, Your Honor.
Appreciate you.
All right. Do you have any questions for the team today, Mr. Williams?
No, not at this time.
All right, Miss Cleveland. I say Miss Matt. Miss Cleveland. What's next?
Your Honor, he's still phase 1, so he would be returning via Zoom on August 5th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. All right, if nothing else, Mr. Williams, you are all done. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your babies, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
All right, thank y'all. Enjoy y'all weekend.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. All right. I have, yes, Miss Cleveland, you did it in the travel day. Get it in, Miss Cleveland. Get it in, Miss Cleveland. All right. Listen, I have an Anitra Cheeks. Did you look her up?
I'm looking at her right now, Judge. She was on a 12-month delayed sentence on July 14th, 2021.
Mhm.
She had to pay a fine of $295, and she paid it.
Wonderful. And this was a delayed sentence. So Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I'm calling case number U 531-14519 for Anitra Cheeks. The matter is being dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Judge.
Wonderful.
Thank
We
you.
have an 11 o'clock trial that's scheduled for Nadeem Awada. And so we also have an 11 o'clock team meeting, and that is going to be in the probation Zoom hearing. So we'll keep my courtroom up. I'm going to sign out and I'll go to chambers and do that meeting. And if they're ready, I'll stick my head in or what have you. Okay?
Yes,
And so
Judge.
this is Mr. Reed. I don't know if you need to be in that team meeting. This is regarding Nashville.
No, I don't need to be in that, Judge. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, very good, very good. All right. Then we are all set. As you know, we're on call. Anything can happen. I appreciate you all making the adjustments on this morning. It's been a good day. It's going to be a good week for you next week, Mr. Reed. And so,
Judge, if I may, could Miss Mack send me a copy of whatever's on the docket for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday? If there's some miscellaneous things, I'd like to take a look at them.
okay, Miss Mack, I need Monday through Friday and send it to Mr. Reed as well.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, wonderful. Mr. Reed and Miss Mack, I will let you all know that Judge Bryant is going to be covering for me. However, with respect to anything for specialty court, I am going to have my traveling robe. And so I will find a spot if there is an emergency, and we will get it done. We will get it done as we usually do. And
Yes,
so I just want to let you all know that. I hope we don't have any, because they have spreaded me thin and pulled me in 100 ways in Nashville. And so, but if I need to, I will get on to assist. So with that, court is in recess until 11 o'clock. We'll see what happens.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Miss Wilson, you all stay up.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. You turn me off and turn my camera too.
Okay, we gotta get that thing together for,
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, girl.
Sir, if you don't take that cigarette out of your mouth in court, you cannot drive while you are in Zoom courtroom. Pull over and we will check you in. You were scheduled for 11 o'clock. It's 10:49, but we'll get you checked in. But pull over, sir, and get that cigarette out your mouth.
Okay.
You don't know that. Mute.
Mr. Reed, have we had anybody show up yet?
Yes, sir. I believe a defendant showed up. He was driving a car and smoking a cigarette. So he was ordered to put the cigarette out and stop driving. So he zoomed off. He didn't have his name up. It just said iPhone.
Okay.
But I assume that that's the 11 o'clock defendant. Did you talk to Mr. Rosenthal?
I did. Yes.
You know what's going on?
No, not any more than we did.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't recall the matter previously. Okay, I'm gonna put myself back on mute for another 5 or 6 minutes.
Okay.
Maintain employment and.
Ms. Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you be able to put Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
Awada in a breakout room with one of the attorneys or both of the attorneys?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we can get that rolling. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, you're back, Mr. Fikens. Okay.
Yes, sir. Mr. Williams, I know they're meeting somewhere. I don't know. I don't think it's here.
I believe it's in probation.
Yes, that meeting is in probation's, Zoom room.
Ms. Mack, do you know the probation room number, the Zoom number?
No, but I'll get it for you. Give me one moment.
No, no rush. Thank you. I just, once we're done here, I'm going to go there.
Do you need that number, Mr. Fikens?
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to send you an email, Mr. Fikens. They sent me the information. It's not as easy as I thought it was gonna be, so give me 2 seconds. I'll send that email over to you.
No rush. Thank you.
Okay, if you need it, if you don't get it, I have it.
Yes, Mr. Reed.
You saw my text, Mr. Fikens.
I did. Thank you.
Does it make sense?
It does make sense. I agree with it.
Mr. Fikens,
Yes, sir.
it's 11:15. Yesterday, we were allowed to make motions at 11:15. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we're ready to make motions.
Ms. Mack?
Yes, Mr. Reed.
No officer has checked in on this case. Am I correct?
Not so far, no.
No, okay. We're ready whenever the judge is.
Yeah, we're just waiting for her to log on and then we'll be ready to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Reed, I'm going to jump over to the probation room.
Okay.
Um,
Let the judge know that we're
yeah.
ready.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Right now, we're ready. We may not be ready in 10 minutes or 5 minutes, depending upon
Right.
who shows up.
Exactly.
But at this time, we are ready.
Okay.
Hi, Attorney Reed.
Hello.
Do we have the defendant here?
Yes, the defendant's in the breakout room.
Do they have a business license?
No, he's still working on it.
Okay. Well, it looks like we don't have an officer.
No one checked in yet.
Okay.
The judge is in a meeting.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just
Mr. Fikens?
Yeah, let me go get, is Mr. Owada in the breakout room? I'll go get him.
Yeah, is the meeting completed?
Yes.
All right, are we ready on the final case?
Yes, Judge.
Yes,
yes,
Judge.
Your Honor.
We need the defendant returned from a breakout room, Judge.
Wonderful. Ms. Mack, I will need you to read the case number into the record for me when we're ready.
Mr. Reed, can you go back and get him? If I
I'll
cannot
go
do-
get him. You want to just shut the breakout?
Yeah, if you can.
I think Ms. Wilson just did it. Miss Mack, I'm not able to print that letter. So I need you to print it for me. My letterhead is up on the bench.
Yeah, I have it. I have everything ready for you, Judge. I just need to bring it for your signature.
Wonderful. Can you also bring me a pack of paper, please?
I sure will.
All right, wonderful. All right, you may call the case.
Okay, the case number is V5011911 for Nadeem Awada, set for a trial for today at 11 a.m.
All right, Mr. Rosenthal, for the record.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Matthew Rosenthal for the people. As of now, we do not have a witness to move forward with the trial, and I'm not going to object to any motions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Fikens, or Mr. Reed, your appearance.
Thank you, Judge. Jesse Reed, P23863, on behalf of the defendant. Judge, at this time, I would make a motion to dismiss. I understand that any dismissal would be without prejudice, and the people could refile upon a showing of good or just cause.
All right, thank you. And then, sir, let me have you place your name on the record.
Nadeem Awada.
Thank you,
Your
sir.
Honor.
All right, very good. Ms. Mack, does Mr. Awada have any other outstanding matters at 36th District Court?
Give me 2 seconds. I'll double check right now. No, this is his only case.
All right, then I am granting the motion. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice. Thank you so much, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Attorney Rosenthal. Thank you, Attorney Reed and Attorney Fikens. I believe that closes out our morning docket. Is that correct?
It does, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank you.
Miss Mack, you coming down, up? Where you going?
Yes, I am.
All right, wonderful. I'll see you when you get here.
Thank you.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you, Your Honor.
Have a good, safe trip, Judge. Have a good, safe trip.
thank you. I will. Mr. Fikens, I'll see you on Sunday.
Yes, Judge.
All right, wonderful. All right, everybody. Thank you, Miss Wilson.
You're welcome. Have a good trip.
Thank you.